Let's get him moving and grooving.
Oh, these damned bodies. Why can't we just bury the lot of it? I politely request you cease defiling the corpses of our fallen brethren.
You are approaching a restricted estate.
Be forewarned. We are in a heightened state of alarm due to unprecedented events. Unless you have official business here, I suggest you move on.
Actually, Lemon, I do.
Move on and leave me to hang all of these bodies, which I must shamefully confess may be beyond my capabilities. Is that you there? Why do you have an Auntie's Choice abomination in tow?
Careful now. You're speaking to a soldier who could put one between your eyes at 100 paces back. Lucky for you, I'm here in good faith.
Ugh, no matter. I cannot afford to worry over you. I have a grave number of bodies to hang and not enough time to hang them. Now, what is it that you want?
By the authority of Horgrath, you are now my bitch.
Vigilant Hogarth sent you? I wish I could help, but he's been named a traitor. These credentials might as well be stained in Protectorate blood. That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts you, let's just say I'm willing to listen. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both.
Well, I mean, if Horgarth is trustworthy, and technically, I mean, you gotta let me in.
It pains me to act in what might be contrary to the Brigadier's personal conviction. I do believe the Sovereign would expect me to honor the Vigilance Station. Still, I can't simply have you saunter through the gates. It would cause a terrible stir. Though there must be a way. The gibbets. There is little view of who's within them, so I can use them to haul you into the station without notice. I won't lock them, so you can free yourself once inside.
I'm also looking for Augustine DeVries.
I remember her. She and I occasionally met to take pot shots at the local crabba population. She worked on the command floor. There's a chance she lingers, quietly continuing her work. Or she could be dead. Regardless, it has been quite some time since I saw her.
So posing as a corpse is my only way?
You may leave, or you may be carried within the walls. The choice is yours.
Very well. Fine. Let's go.
Allow me to open them for you and your companions. Getting folks inside can be a little tricky. And try not to move much, or they'll start swinging something fierce.
Can't believe that actually worked. This cannot be happening. Not again. Come, quickly. We must all bear witness.
Technicians Acna and Gastrell, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last words to express your shame?
That dragoon was already defective. Oh, we were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
At last, the truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience, though it will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason most contemptible,
Dude.
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. I cannot see how reducing our own manpower guides us down a path to victory. Wait. I recognize you. From Horizon Point. Yes, just outside the skip labs before the incident. We helped one another, didn't we? You with my record and I with the bridge. Please tell me you were not responsible for all the evil that transpired afterward. That name means nothing to me, and even if it did, how am I to know what you say is even the truth? Others named Hogarth a traitor, but I never believed it. If anything, Montelli is inflicting more injury to the Protectorate right now than the whole of what Hogarth is accused of. In any case, the writ all but obliges me to aid you. Perhaps now we can put an end to all of this lunacy. If I can just speak with Montelli, maybe I can persuade him to stand down. Go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. Also, while you're there, notify High Command that I'm taking control of the station. I'll admit there's some risk in having my actions misinterpreted. No. Surely, besides, Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. I must make some attempt to get through to him. Remind him of what true service to the Protectorate means.
You know you have doubts about the Protectorate. Montanelli will just use that against you.
I'm not... How did you... By the Matriarch. If I'm so transparent to a stranger, Montelli will surely perceive the same weaknesses in my character. Much as I prefer a peaceable solution, you're right. The Protectorate would be made stronger by his passage. If he cannot serve as a general, he may yet serve as an example. It would still be best to investigate Montelli's terminal for anything that might unsettle or unbalance him before our confrontation. You will need your own access card to get upstairs. Blank keycards can often be found in the contraband room, and there's a terminal for encoding access in the security office. Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. You should find your way without much trouble. Oh, but I will join you as soon as you go to confront Montelli.
Did you hear Montelli lock the thrusters?
I heard nothing, and neither did you.
But if the Vox relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns.
Aggressors in range.
No, of course not.
Prudence dictates. Your neighbors carefully.
Forever vigilant.
Liquidators identified!
Knew you had my back.
My aftermarket parts are primed.
Let me in. Help me out. Knew you had my back.
Just give the signal.
Man, I suck at shooting. We have plenty of items, so this is good. Poor guy never had a chance, to be honest with you.
Trouble ahead.
Did I miss something?
Commander. The friendly kind.
No, it's not our place to know anything unless we're told. What's gotten into you?
Time to earn my commission.
Marching boldly.
You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. I'm the one you need to worry about. Sorry, ain't ready yet.
That cover spot looks like...
Let's flash it before my eyes, Commander. Revive me. No, you...
I got plenty of these cards, so I'm just gonna open it. Trauma kit.
Operating at peak efficiency at all times. What?
This thing's got a meat.
Can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor? Oh, hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting. The what? Word to the wise, Brigadier Montelli would be ecstatic to hear you spout such humorous quips. You'd be labeled a heretic. Forgive my unease. I don't know what's going on here. The station's changed. It's become a damn charnel house, stained with the blood of my brothers, and I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't... That'd be a fine idea. If only there weren't a group of starving raptidons that saw fit to... I can? Oh, here. This This key card should unlock a storage cache up a...
Well, it's too bad that I already opened that, so that's not really helpful. But that's okay. I mean, either way. Wonder what happened here. So many drones. Like, I mean, this is crazy. What happened? Almost as if someone, like, I don't know, told all of these drones to come out and kill everybody. That definitely looks like something that's gonna be a problem later. Like, I'm gonna get hit with that later. I can foresee it.
Huh. Appears our good brigadier is being guided by someone else's hand. You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge?
Admittedly, yes, but those were minor incidents. I can confidently assert that under my
Looks like Montelli's crazy goes up the chain of command. Figures. None of this.
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the last I expected to strike at me.
The only renegade here is you, Umberto. You forced my hand through your paranoia and cruelty.
I'm killing traitors, seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening. Auntie's choice, bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Festering rot. Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your auntie's choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the Sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others like myself.
Trust me, I've seen plenty of killers, and that's all you are, Montelli. That's all it is.
Hardly. I perform with full confidence the role the paradigm has cast me in. A well-honed blade with which to smite the Protectorate's mightiest foes.
It's as I feared. You really have gone beyond the reach of all reason and honor.
Enough. Silence your disparaging tongue. Better yet, I will do it myself.
Look alive, Commander.
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Combat! Over here! Free hole in the head!
Replenishing my fire up, seeking cover. Stopping my claw. My claw's always crabby.
Yeah.
Hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Did he die?
Disruptive influences.
Armed and ready. Command recharging as fast as it can, Commander.
Got company, Commander. And friendly.
Appreciate a little help, Commander. Dying over here.
He dies immediately. Holy crap.
Armed and ready.
I don't think he can be saved.
Gas still recharging. Raring to go.
Maintaining perfection. A sense of time must reload.
Is it possible to save him?
Invasive elements.
It looks like a fight. Looking pretty safe, Commander.
I want to try to save Corbin, but I don't think I can.
Another intolerable.
It's a brawl. Slow, Commander. Medic.
Yeah, no, he dies like immediately.
Seeking cover.
I will make last moments excruciating.
Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm at.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Well, that sucks. I can't keep him alive. Is it even possible? What gun did I just take? Chain spark cannon. But it's just another one of those,
Must have left some evidence. Let's poke around.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude, so you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing. It's a relief to...
Pretty sure that shaking's a bad sign. In command. Ain't that the symbol for Earth Directorate Special Operations? Must have been left by...
I'm gonna reload real quick. I should have investigated the room. I just want to see if anything will change if I investigate the room first. I might have to go back. Yeah. Go back 4 minutes, it's fine. If I have to redo that boss fight, that boss fight's easy. I just want to see if anything changes if I have that. I'm assuming that key card is probably why... It's probably in case you don't have the correspondent code or whatever. That's my guess.
Finally, control room. The breeze must have left some evidence behind. Let's poke around.
I don't know. I've triggered the... so you'll have plenty...
gotta do something. If the it's a real Commander, we need to go.
Cutting it close here. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Boy. Well, I guess we're going to the next area. Stop them.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only. All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
Okay. That's a little weird. That's interesting. Might hold off and try to get that gun. That gun actually sounds
Time to
nice.
watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and
Reckon we've got our work cut out for us? Let's head to Golden Ridge.
My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. Real glad you found a way to mitigate the destruction. Without the relay looming over all, maybe the island can finally recover. Mon knows it's seen enough as it is. I'm glad those reckon the Vigilant will need some time to acclimate.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the... Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station, due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild. Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the Astrogator to allow the Incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining Zerenium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
Cool. Where is... Where is our good friend at?
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if, or should I say when, you become an agent.
There you are.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? Anyway, need something, Commander? Found it, huh? No. You know what? This one's on me. Shouldn't have left a line about, or gave it away. Apart from it being... Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. See if I missed anything other than her waxing about the greater good. I don't know. Some hint of who she really was? Some sign that she could turn into someone who betray her own team? Sounds stupid said out loud. You know, I can't really remember what the others sounded like. Helen, Eric, Wade. I've tried recalling their voices, but there's just all these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget. Kind of you to say, Commander. I hope it continues to be true. No, burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it. Means not.
Let's go to that marketplace and see what we can find. Maybe something will be good here. Oops, wrong way.
Like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Need some.
Remember, nothing's
Keep
a
an eye
crime
out
if
for
we never get
snitches.
caught. We got a good thing going here.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that was gonna do that. I thought that was free to take. My bad.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was just with Barney. He said we're not getting any new shipments for months. What did he let you try?
Well,
Spread
mind your
mucus,
own illicit
half off
business,
today
and own
only.
mine.
Ah, this place ain't half bad. I've been to seedier underbellies. If somebody who looks like me sold you an engine that exploded,
Keep a
that
low
was
profile.
my
We're trying to
evil
run a
twin.
respectable criminal operation here.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all.
Hope that wayward science type didn't disturb you much, friend. We of the station normally do our best to dissuade partisans from making nuisances of themselves. Suppose I can't stop you. All that is...
Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of... What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS Free Market. Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were, as an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded... No, you are correct. Unfortunately, if some independent preservationist would be willing to assist me in discovering the truth, that's great. I can offer you a stipend from my converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what you're able. I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Take a look.
Thanks for visiting Free Market Station. Pleasure is all over.
Oh, there goes my cat going crazy. Dang, I was hoping to be able to take whatever that log was. Oh well. I don't know. I'm trying too hard. Let me just go talk to Otto. Sure, there's a guy named Otto around here somewhere.
You just bought a shooter from not a weapons store, right? How's it treating you?
It ain't. Can't eat the sprats I shoot with it. Since they keep disintegrating. One of our resident doctors
Blades, bludgeon. I think I misplaced a hand grenade. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to... I'm glad you asked. Weapon is an all-encompassing term. A rock can be a weapon, or a stick, or a particularly agitated sprat if you have thick enough gloves. But what I sell here, I wouldn't dare lump them in with mere weapons. These are finely tuned instruments of personnel elimination. You have my guarantee. My equipment for annihilate... That's privileged information. Just jesting. Feel free to...
What do you got? Agatha. That uses heavy rounds. Give it to me.
Tired of firearms? Firearms that explode in your face? You not a weapon! Hey, browse all you like. Feel free.
Well, now I've run into a small itty-bitty problem. I don't have heavy rounds for this thing.
Buy from me? Listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me. I've been having some problems with my machines since I arrived on this planetoid. Well, none taken. I never intended to be. But when life breaks your jaw and shoots out your knees, may as well learn to get good at crawling. No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. Are you sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this conversation? You can tell? Damnation. Sounds like you know what it's like working with technology. Maybe I can confide in you. Before it crashed, I served on the free market as a secondary engineer, first grade. Had a colleague who was very talented, but not very good at hiding it. The supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted her to the engine room. She wasn't the type to take a blow without dodging. In Auntie's choice, there's politics among waste technicians. My colleague sabotaged the engines when her partner was on his mandated 2-minute break. When the free market attempted to breach orbit, well, just about everyone died. I made it to an escape pod on the port side. The ship landed on its starboard. I got lucky. Yeah, me too. Anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this? Be happy. Anybody? Hello once more. My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
Doctor here. Get your stitches.
got a sale on... If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth, yes? Is this a problem? I'm the only doctor on Free Market Station. My prior faction demanded I strictly adhere to my vocation and forego the world of dentistry. Under penalty of death, suffice it to say, I'm pleased Free Market Station...
What do you have? Interesting. So this allows me to literally hack. I can use bypass shunts to overwrite. Yeah, we're gonna buy that. So what does my hat do right now? 5 and 40.
My gear has the fewest holes out of any clothes-on station. Auntie's Choice. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, used to be part of Auntie's Choice. Had a lot of time to think with just the void for company. Turned out to be generic clothes. I got... You need coveralls, we got coveralls.
Error. Roach Sales Grandstand if you became violently ill after eating here. What may this unit rehydrate for you? Negative. This unit and stall are registered to Gerald T. Wenrich. Mr. Wenrich last visited 222 days ago. When last seen, Mr. Wenrich mentioned he was, quote, going to teach those redacted sub rosa redacted a lesson. Nobody extorts Gerald T. Wenrich. All wares. Meals currently sold with old salt.
Yep, there it is. This is what I need.
Salt and pepper. Available today.
Buy from me? Please? Hello once more. My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
I just don't get why we have to buy our own weapons from our...
Greetings. How has the data collection fared? That's hardly surprising, considering the station's predilection for gossip. So long as you provide, are you prepared to present what you have learned?
I'm beginning to reach the tail end.
Stranger, seen my fix?
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be. I came to meet with the information broker for, Protectorate business. Protectorate reasons. None within the Protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make...
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
Are you daft? Do you understand how diplomatic I am being simply by staying my hand?
You're just so merciful it makes me blush. I'm sure your staying your hand has nothing to do with the armed guards watch. No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
An arbiter need prove themselves to no one but the sovereign.
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into. Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that? Great.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. When I was an apprentice, I shall meet you at the camp. I shall see you at the...
Greetings, libations or information. What's your poison? If you were running a less than legal group, if their identities somehow got out, always. For example...
Oh, come now, Prospero, you've been on that stage hundreds of times. This perturbation looks bad on you, and you're not one for looking... terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. You've identified me properly. But information transference is the lifeblood of Free Market Station, and if you want a transfusion, you'll have to grant me a spot of help. I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained. Normally this does not present an issue, but I learned that an old flame of mine shall attend my next performance. My resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating on the most minute of issues. I need something to bolster my confidence. Liquid courage has never failed me, but I have a discerning palate. The Automech chef in the bazaar sells my preferred brand of alcohol, though it can be headstrong. You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Iceberg-aged whiskey. Something of a collector's item, I'm told. Now, if you... As it happens, standing in one place, I've been better.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did he see me?
As it happens, standing in one place and focus.
Greetings. Libations or information? What's your poison? Oh, sure. Got it right behind the bob. No, I ain't got any fancy booze for our in-house drunkard. And if he wants to...
If you lost it, I'm selling it.
My gear has the fewest holes out of any clothes-on station, or your money back.
Shop here to acquire fine food for cheap. Welcome. What may this unit rehydrate for you? Oh.
As it happens, standing in one place and... My friend! Excellent. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes? Are you prepared for a sordid tale? Everyone knows that the free market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving too much of her heart to those inclined to break it. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain had about all she could endure. Indeed she did. The crew attempted to wrest the controls from her to save them from their fate, but alas, too late! That's all I know. I thank you for your help once again. And now I must get ready for my set.
Okay.
Protect your love. I feel. Tell me what you need. Booming now. It sure was a convenient wind. No, I wouldn't worry about can.
%20 of incoming damage is split and applied to. That's crazy.
Get caught unawares all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
If you've a tooth pain, you know who to visit.
My contraption. Hello once more. I guarantee. Anybody even listening to this? Let me sell you stuff.
Alright, let's try. I don't know. There's got to be a way to do this. Oh, that worked. Oh! Process of elimination.
Bye from... Hello once more. I guarantee you some of my inventions will be working soon. In the meantime, I've plenty of miscellanea for sale. My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
Greetings. How has the data finally a breakthrough? Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end? It sounds like Auntie's choice security measures. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments? An incompetent captain. Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened? Scuttling an entire freighter. Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, Auntie's choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes. I am. If Free Market Station survives but if the order fails in Arcadia, none of that will matter. I'm just making the most of what you gave me. Oh, I'd be happy to. Now I need to...
Sure, I'll just get that. So that's it, huh?
Get caught unawares all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
That's everything here? Not much to it, huh? I mean, at least I got a new gun out of it, right? I mean... That's pretty good.
Latest contraband came in. Looks like quite the haul. A couple dozen antique toy sales logs. Notes from a high-profile.
Level up. I guess keep boosting our speech, lockpick, get our engineering, hacking. What is that? What? Rookie's reward. This unassuming gun acquires experience as you use it, increasing its power to new levels. Okay. Seems like a really good weapon, but I like my shotgun though. Shotgun does a lot of damage, but so do some of these others. I might hold off on the heavy round gun until I know I'm fighting big enemies. What the fuck?
Whoa. Didn't realize we were landing so close to the action.
We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
This is your 1061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times. Attention passenger, you are running 21,000.
Wow. This station sure going to scratch since last I stepped about. Don't think we'll be hitching a ride anywhere quick.
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Stay. Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives. Your patience is commendable, passenger.
What the hell happened to this place? This place looks like it literally just got blown up by like a bomb or something.
That piece looks different from the others. If it's an original, we ought to take it with us. You know, for safekeeping.
Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
Folk were hunkered down here. Wonder how long they held out before. Well, best not to think about it.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself
We got an
may
appointment.
disturb fellow passengers.
Appointment to keep at Matriarch's mercy. Let's just hope we don't get shelled too.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap. Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before boarding.
Looks like a
Kick on the rack.
You guys got messed up pretty badly, actually. No, 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 no. Oh, Lord have mercy. I saw that coming. I don't know why I did it, but I saw it coming.
Commander. Let me know when you need a distraction. Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
These bots are crazy.
Greetings. This unit is unable to fulfill its programming. This unit is unable to execute its This unit is now being used as a This unit must return to Matriarch's mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming. Navigation processing optimal path toward Matriarch's mercy. Return sequence will be initiated. This unit assures you, thank you.
Seeing a whole lot of dead people out here. Not really sure if that's something I'm looking forward to.
So you did come. Good. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. As an Arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself. How dare you! An Arbiter does not visit wanton destruction upon civilians. I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an Arbiter, I would care to acquire proof. We operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. Let us comb the... could have been. Could have been saved. They simply hadn't deviated from the paradigm.
I don't know what else to inspect.
I cannot help but feel a pang for these people. Cut down. You've been busy. What did you find? An encampment such as this, was there anything remarkable about it? Good observation. Suffice it to say, the Protectorate would... Did you have anything else? I doubt it factored in their inadequacy in the face of a superior force. Assuming the distinct lack of automechanical corpses around us supports your point. It seems that the fact that this camp isn't a bullet-strewn ruin suggests it was wiped. Did you learn anything by examining the body? I ascertained the burn wounds, but I theorized plasma damage, not electrical. Seems I must brush up on my... That automechanicals would fall in the camp's defense. Did you notice anything interesting about it? Then it was fighting blind. Doesn't seem like something a defensive automech should be. Very well.
There's gotta be more. I'm missing something. I just don't know what else to look for.
Salutations. Has your search uncovered anything of remark? Let's hear it. Oh? I wouldn't expect a localized transmitter to harbor anything. I don't believe I would have learned that on my own. Did you have anything else? You're certain you've combed the place to your liking? Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people? A good first observation, and one I concur with. Have any theories about the automechs that did this? My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised? I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive answer. It seems so simple, and yet the only remaining puzzle piece is why. Why go through all this trouble to eliminate a handful of isolated refugees? Agreed. I do believe that relay is of Protectorate make, and the refugees most certainly didn't build it themselves. I hypothesize that they used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa. After the Vox Relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to. I admire your enthusiasm, but these refugees were traitors to the Protectorate. Though I still believe there was a solution here beyond complete annihilation. Now with that finished, we... hold. Seems the machines returned, bent on eliminating any stragglers. To arms!
Breath tingling. All charged up.
Give the order and I'll take care of it.
Automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again. I believe we're at the end of our investigation. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me.
Looks like we're in for a hike.
Get rid of these fools so we can enjoy the
Love
view.
this gun, dude. This gun is insane. The damage this gun does. Holy crap. It just mowed down every single one of these dudes. Holy crap.
Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect life of contentment and plenty. We have community, purpose, time,
Time to earn my commission.
Look at a few corpses. Jones.
You could sell everything here and still not have enough to buy a can of Borstwurst. Almost feel bad for him.
Diagnostic mode disabled. Re-engaging security protocols.
You're a treat time of your life.
Good job, big man.
One thing about Arcadians is they know how to build. Back on Tau Ceti, all we had was a minecart to push each other around in.
Fastest way down, sure, but you won't be getting back up. Sure, it's pretty now, but have we considered what it might look like on fire?
Let's just hold off a second. I don't want to go in there just yet until I do a little bit of inspecting first.
This window. Don't like it. These strangers. Should rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes, yes! Grab an order glass scrawler next outing. They'll display us in a standing. Somebody, get the
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Yeah. I had them down, but not out. Hmm. Let's do through the keyhole.
You ain't worth crap.
That guy's insane.
Just get the signal.
Gas still recharging. The gravel blocking.
I'm the one you need to watch. Your line couldn't hit the wrong side of a sprayer. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Won't be terrorizing anyone now.
Knew you had my back.
A wham bam triggers a shotgun blast on hit. It requires loaded shotgun ammo to fire. That's low-key kind of crazy.
There is a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here.
Yeah.
As far from protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
Trying to think what I want to do. Because realistically, I do want to kind of come back to the landing pad. Let's go back to the incognito. A Bull Zerker. When hit in melee, gain 20% damage. Nah. The Lonesome Ranger. While in combat and not attacking, gain 33% damage every 2 seconds until your next attack, reload, or weapon swap. 3 stacks. So 6 seconds will get me almost 100%. That's actually not a bad perk. Well, no, I don't need the Bull Zerker. That's not helping me. Tacticals that come too close will automatically at the cost of the user's energy. That's pretty good too, though. That's the thing. I'm gonna go back to the bartender.
How are the informant lines treating you? Hear anything good? Not terribly.
My only field out compatriot is state
Greetings again. Hope that libations are information. What's your poison?
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired. I should add, your observations during the investigation were unexpectedly keen.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an arbiter in tow. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. Just trust me and go give it a look.
Yeah, how about this? I recruited a Protectorate subject direct light from Bastion, middle of a Protectorate holding.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my...
You take care of us, we'll take care of you.
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
Of course you do.
My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body, though when it comes to Protectorate arbiters, it is perhaps warranted.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing.
I could get used to it. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics, I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
I shall in time.
If that's all, I think you'd best get a...
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguard. Speak to me outside.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together? I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support. I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is within the Protectorate. My colleagues have accepted that her death was a natural one. Nonetheless, the circumstances of her death trouble me. I cannot... Utilizing one of our craft for independent purposes would have rendered me conspicuous. I knew Sub Rosa would offer steady transport as long as I paid their exorbitant fees, just as I knew they would collect information on my every... But I neither trust them, nor have the funds to continue this relationship for much longer. I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be not... I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow? I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your order. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked... Excellent. I hope our...
Argue he seems capable, but let's be mindful where his true allegiance lies.
Very well. I shall locate whichever craft seems the most out of place for some...
I just leveled up and I'm already at 6,000 XP. That's insane. That's funny.
You owe me a sparring session. So, but why do we... Maybe I ought to spell this out. I'm his enemy commander, and he's... Yeah? I ain't... Anyway, appreciate you.
Glad you... That hammer's a fine piece of weaponry, sure enough. But how much can we trust that? I'm flattered. Arbiters ain't like us. Facts matter. Yeah. I'm guessing you didn't come here to talk about rap.
This ship is certainly quaint. The grease stains and thrice retrofitted pipes give one the thrilling impression that the ship might burst into flame. I suppose there's something charming about its lived-in nature. Nevertheless, I have availed myself of the ship's cleaning supplies. Unsightly? Certainly. I consider quite well. I am able to uphold justice wherever it may flag. Bolstered, of course, by yours. Was there more in this vein you wish to discuss? She taught me all that I know. Though
I don't
her
feel like
death
hearing his
weighs
backstory, 'cause I
leaden
don't
on
care.
my Why? He is of the matriarchs to only he possesses the understanding. May his if I had one wish in every respect, where I find them wholly unstraight. Only, moreover, she taught her proteges to seek out evidence before judging, as they saw. Sneer all you like, but up and up in any other society, I could see such a scenario resulting in anarchy. But the Protectorate, why would anything beyond the norm is at least. I believe that. And in any other society, precisely. If this ask, and I shall answer. Who amongst our motley assortment would... I find Agent Ibarra most curious. His system of... He faces an interesting dilemma as an isolated member of the Earth Direct. She is an endearing piece of engineering. Her continued though she retains certain quirks. She is an enemy combatant. And were I not in your command, I would be honor-bound to bring her low. She does not possess the scavenger's appetite of her colleagues. Perhaps if I can... She is most certainly a typical Auntie's choice minion, unfortunately. Verily, idle gossip.
I really don't care about his backstory. He's not a priority for me. So he definitely gives me Warhammer vibes. I'll never use him though, because I don't really want a melee character. I mean, I guess I could have a melee character. He might be good, but I don't know. I kind of like Inez and Niles, because Niles lets me actually break stuff down on the fly, which has been incredibly useful. Now I can craft trauma kits, which are nice, but I already have enough of those, I think. How many trauma kits do I have? I have 6, that's plenty. Enemies are more likely to target Tristan? Yes. See, I want to be careful with this. 45 physical damage in an area on the target. I would much rather have him be attacked more often than me getting hit. And then that obviously would be better. When choosing to fight, I would prefer them to just go right after him rather than fleeing from combat. Because then this also doesn't affect auto mechanicals. This one does. Damn, dude, that's tough. I mean, I don't really need Niles then, right? I think I'd rather have Inez. Have Tristan and Inez and just run Inez. The only problem with having Tristan is these two are going to be a problem. Because obviously I've went pretty hard. Because he's part of the Protectorate. Oh, he likes Zyranium. Obviously, that's the better option. Well, I'd rather have him have temporary health, doubling his total health. Yeah, that's really good. I'd rather have propulsion rocket. Yeah, so the next one I'm gonna give him regeneration so he can heal. And then he's definitely getting frenzy charge. He moves fast, attacks faster, and deals more damage. Yeah, that's just logical. And then steel wall, obviously, and then a 30. He'll probably get propulsion rocket. Alright, everybody. I'm going to save here, and we're going to stop. And then we will pick up, we'll resume our attack on Golden Ridge, see how that works out in our favor. We'll head over to Golden Ridge, and then we'll stop, and we'll go talk to Abbott. See where that leaves us. But so far, I mean, we got a lot done, considering, I mean... We took care of the first area. We recruited Tristan. Found out information on that one girl. I think overall we did pretty good. So, we will see you next time. I should be streaming again tomorrow. We'll see if we're gonna do this, because we're gonna start getting into our haunted, like, horror week. So tomorrow might be some horror games. We might still do this as well. We'll kind of see how things gauge. I do know one thing. On the 30th, we are definitely streaming Arc Raiders. That's a guaranteed thing. We are definitely streaming Arc Raiders. We're gonna enjoy the release of that. I had a blast playing the server slam. So we will definitely be diving into Arc Raiders. But for now, you guys have a good